Introduction to working hours management.
Typically, work in the manufacturing sector is repetitive in nature. Sometimes performed under potentially hazardous conditions. And lots of pressure is put on suppliers to produce more goods with less. When workers overwork, they become more tired and fatigued. Their physical and mental health will decline, which would cause higher frustration and distraction. Tired workers are more prone to making mistakes, serious injuries or accidents, and even fatalities might result from distractions. Poor health leads to unhappiness, and unhappy employees normally have lower productivity and work quality. These workers will create negative work environments, with supervisors spending more time managing unhappy turned problematic workers. When that happens, suppliers will see lower profitability due to workers' poor productivity or higher defects. Habitual excessive overtime could drive other non-compliance issues with greater negative impact on the supplier, such as reduced transparency, double books, unauthorized subcontracting, unauthorized homeworking, harassment, abuse, and work-related accidents. Ultimately, overtime work will result in lower profitability and higher losses, as suppliers have to pay a premium for hours when employees are least effective and efficient.
But we can avoid excessive overtime if we assess and manage processes well. Assess. So what are the causes of excessive working hours? Often, suppliers overcommit to the amount of work orders and might have neglected the importance of production planning, thus causing poor production management. Management may fear the risk of losing workers if no overtime is given, potentially causing higher turnover. The myth is that many workers want more hours for money. But in reality, if workers can earn enough during regular hours, they do not like to work overtime. Excessive working hours could impact employee retention. The factory may also fail to hire the right number of employees with the right skills at the right time, and neglect the significance of providing all required and quality training. Broken machinery, inadequate number of machines, technical difficulties, large number of defects or reworks, sudden rush orders, last-minute changes from customers, and material delay could all cause extra work hours. Overtime is usually used as a temporary relief measure to avoid potential penalty or air freight costs.
Without analyzing and thinking deeply about root causes of overtime, factory will continue to lose money and potentially spiral downward.
Manage. There are ways to effectively manage the causes. Suppliers need to make the commitment to collect input from all departments. Production, HR, quality, procurement, sales and customer relations, and marketing to identify their needs. Having clear and active communication among departments will help improve the entire process. It is essential that suppliers develop a close business relationship and communication with key material and accessory suppliers to ensure good quality materials are supplied in the right amount at the right time. Suppliers must determine the causes of excessive hours and commit to developing and implementing a workable plan, and set clear production expectations to streamline and improve on productivity and meeting deadlines. The use of capacity programs, such as implementing an industrial engineering program or production improvement systems, will help improve overall productivity and business management systems. The HR team should be involved from the beginning to ensure that the right number of employees with the right skills can be deployed at the right time. Then, review the distribution of total compensation for employees and develop other types of incentives or allowances to reduce employees' dependency on overtime premiums. Suppliers need to make workers' welfare their top priority. Suppliers should provide all required and quality training for workers to meet production expectations. Structured training processes immediately after hiring could help with shortening the learning curve and avoid defects on actual production. Supervisors should be trained on proper supervisory skills and be provided with tools that equip them to troubleshoot and coach employees
when they notice a possible problem in production line.
Key positions in the factory, on the shop floor, or in the management team should be identified so that the factory can effectively implement succession planning, or multi-skills training for these positions. This will ensure the least disruption possible in the event that these positions become vacant for whatever reason, such as being promoted to another position, leaving the organization, or being absent from work. It is also important to timely alert related buyers or customers on potential issues that could cause excessive overtime and discuss possible alternatives to avoid it. By openly communicating challenges that the factory is facing as a result of the practices of buyers, buyers can then use this information to improve their system and manage it to avoid repeating the same issues in the future. Factory management should regularly review the extent of overtime and be involved in tracking action plans to reduce it. They should analyze what works and what does not work. Fine-tune the process along the way. Drawing from results of the review process, create action plans for departments not meeting the expectations, and continue to monitor the process on a consistent basis, and strive for a standard of excellence. This way, suppliers can increase profitability while workers can enjoy a healthy, happy, and balanced work life.